Hey everybody, it's UndoneLyric, and yeah, commentary time. So, what's up? Why didn't you release a video yesterday on UndoneLyric? Well, I'm moving, guys. I'm moving. I did not have time. I really wanted to get one out yesterday. I kept saying something to like people that are around me, like I gotta do a commentary. They looked at me like I was crazy. What do you mean a commentary? Well, not everybody around me knows that I do this exactly. Quite a few people do, but whatever. So I just did this match. Just did it. Just freshly recorded. Yes, at my new place with my new internet, and I'm not having near the lag issues I was having. As you can see in this video, I'm putting people down in like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 bullets. At my house, where I was living at, it was taking me like a half a clip to take anybody out. It was really hard to pull out a good gameplay. Like I was getting a lot of kills, but I was dying a lot because everybody's just able to smoke me like a tree, whatever that means. All right, so what have we got on the menu here? We have, yeah, my new fast internet. It's awesome. I got like 30 megabit. It's sweet. I like it. I like it a lot. It's cool. So I have an embarrassing story for you guys. Here it is. When when I was about 5 years old, okay, maybe 4 or 5 in that range. My sister, I have one sibling total, and it's my sister. She's about 5 years older than me. She had some people over. You know, they're playing, they're doing their thing, and I'm over here feeling like I'm left out. What? Why can I not play with you guys? I'm all sad. You know, with my sad eyes, my lip all powdered out. I just want to play. All right. So they're like, no, you can't play with me, right? Because they're like 10 and I'm like 5 or something like that, or 9 and 4 or whatever. However you want to look at that. So I get this bright idea. Okay. Meanwhile, before I tell you exactly what I did, I have not done this since or before. This has been like a one-time thing, and I have not told very many people about this ever. It's very embarrassing, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you, and this is a true story. All my stories are 100% true. So, what did I do? I thought it would be a great idea to go to the bathroom. Okay, sounded like a good idea, and then I had another idea, and I was like, I know. I will throw my feces at my sister's friend. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright, this is not my most proud moment in life. Okay. So, I grab it with my bare hand. Like I'm like 5, whatever. Leave me alone. So I grab it, and I start chasing them around the house. I wasn't really going to throw it. I was just like trying to like mess with them. I don't know why I thought that would make them want to play with me, but I don't know. So, and if I was in their shoes, I would not want to play with someone walking around with poop in their hand. Okay, that's just me. But so anyway, I'm chasing them around. I'm like, ha 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 ha. You know, my mom and dad's in the bedroom, probably doing drugs or something, and I decide, okay, I can't catch them, so I'm gonna throw it. So I throw it, and I missed, and it hit the wall. It went splat right on the wall, and I didn't even get in trouble for this. Isn't that something? My sister had to clean it up off the wall. It was like a smelly Syntex, right? So that true story. I don't know. So the other thing I want to talk to you guys a little bit about is the ego. What is the ego? What is that? I've heard that name. It's not an ego. It's not a waffle. The ego. The ego is actually pretty much your enemy, right? Most people create the ego at a younger age when your self-esteem got hurt, right? So the ego is basically a false self-esteem. So when someone hurts your ego, it feels like it hurts your feelings because it feels like you got deflated. And once you get this epiphany, you're like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. It really is, because then if someone says like, hey, you're smelly, you're not cool, you're a dork, and then you get all like, maybe I'm a dork, oh no, right? You're just like, oh cool, I'm the coolest dork you ever met in your life, sir. You know, like I don't know, the ego is bad, guys. You gotta like, you can't get rid of the ego, but you can definitely tone it down. And now, once you get rid of it, I actually had this problem. And I haven't gotten rid of it, but I've toned it down a lot. Okay, so here's what here's how the ego crept back into my life. Okay, and it did it really slow. And it was very sneaky. And I didn't even see it coming until one day I was like, oh, wow, huh? I was stupid. So here's how it happens. You sit here and you start to realize like, oh wow, you know, the ego's bad. Man, I just like totally dropped it. It's awesome. And then you start looking around at other people and you see them with like big egos and you're like, ha, yeah, look at him, poor guy, running around with a big ego. Man, he should know what it feels like to have no ego. Yeah. See, and that's when it creeps back in. You start getting the ego about not having an ego. And the ego's like, bam, comes back in your face. Now, when you try to drop the ego, it doesn't like that, all right? I know this sounds like really weird, but I'm a very deep person, okay? Very deep. I don't like, I don't know, light candles and meditate or anything like that, but I'm a deep person, nonetheless. I do a lot of self-searching and all that good stuff. Trying to be like the best kind of person I can be, basically, is what it boils down to. So, that's it on the ego. Ego's bad. Ego makes people not like you. That's it. So, one other thing I kind of wanted to roll into this would probably be girl gamers. Now, my sister plays this game, and she's better than half the people that I see in lobbies. No joke. She's pretty good. She's 26, and she's running around beasting on people. And the funny thing is every time she gets in the lobby, and at the end, and once it's done, you know, she's sitting here talking or whatever, you know, not only will they accuse her of being like, you know, some 14-year-old boy or something like that, but then people, these guys will actually get mad. They will actually get angry and say, you know, they'll just like leave the lobby and say, oh, you don't know what you're doing, blah, 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 all this and that. I don't think that's necessary. I don't. I mean, not just because it's my sister. I mean, I've seen multiple. I have like 4 or 5 girl gamers on my friends list that I play with relatively actively, you know, and I see this happening, and I'm like, what? You know, it's like some of the guys out there are just so intimidated that there's some girl out there that can just, you know, do better than they can at Call of Duty, that they just like feel damaged on the inside or something. It's really bizarre. You know, I give props to anybody, you know what I mean? Like I mean, I'll be in lobbies and dude on the other team goes like, you know, 58-2, and I saw him running around not camping. I'll give him props. Be like, man, dude, that was some good stuff. I was like, you're a beast, and you know what I mean. I'll say that kind of stuff. And you know, most of the time, people that beast a lot don't have mics. And I don't understand that. I've noticed that. I don't know. So, I've been getting a lot of questions thrown around. You know, like, you know, what, you know, I've had comments, and I'm quoting. Okay, I'm not gloating. I am quoting. People, I have had people say, you know, you have some of the best video quality, quote unquote. You know, you have really good video quality, quote unquote, stuff like that. And you know, what do you use? How do you do this? Well, I use the HGP VR, Sony Vegas, and all that good stuff. So that's it. I don't have no more time. Have a good day, everybody.